the third concert in the American composer series is on January 29th and 30th, and it's entitled the Barber Violin Concert. And if there's a more beautiful violin concerto, it's certainly right up there at the top. You know, I've often been told that Barber was challenged with the third movement, that it's so different from the first two lush movements that he was challenged, I'm told by other musicians, that, come on, you can't write anything difficult. And the third movement is what? 5 minutes of the most difficult music imaginable to play.
It's a little bit it's a little bit like the Korngold last movement. It's like a wild ride. It's extremely fast, extremely virtuosic, and I'm very, very happy that we have Eric Gratz, our first concertmaster, to perform it and to play it with us. I think it's going to be very exciting, and it's a landmark as a piece. I mean, it's Hilary Hahn's signature dish, I would say, and for good reason, because it actually shows everything that's great about American music. It has a very accessible structure. It's a very American language, musical language. It's not just remaking or being based on European traditions. Barber was really the one who defined that language, along with Copland, and then of course Bernstein and others.
Well, speaking of Copland, you have leading off the concert Aaron Copland's El Salón.
Mexico, of course, and great this connection between Mexico. I mean, Copland was extremely influenced by Mexican music as well, very interested. So embracing these and combining them, East Coast and the south of where we are here on the border to Mexico, I think that's a nice musical journey.
And Catan?
Daniel Catan. Daniel Catan is somebody I got to know about 20 years ago in Los Angeles. Daniel Catan is a Mexican composer whose brother, Luis, actually might see this, lives here in San Antonio. Daniel wrote a lot of operas for Houston Grand Opera and became one of the most performed composers in the opera world in America, especially Florencia des Amazonas is one of his most popular pieces. Unfortunately, he died a couple of years ago very suddenly, and it was a big shock.
Young man too.
A young man too, and a wonderful composer. I would call him the Mexican Puccini of the 20th century.
And you're going to close the concert with a Barber's Medea, Dance of Vengeance.
Which is, to me, like, if you like, the Dance of the Seven Whales of Salome, this is the American version of it. It's as exciting, as thrilling, as frightening as Salome's dance. And of course, we know that Medea is right up there when it comes to craziness. Let me put it that way. And Barber really captures that. You know, the Barber of the Adagio, that is probably totally overplayed by now, the Adagio for strings, and probably he hates the idea that it's played as a single piece when it's just part of a string quartet. This is the Barber you should get to know a little bit better, the Barber of excitement and exciting orchestral colors.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention. That's going to be on January 29th and 30th here at the Tobin with Eric Gratz, our concertmaster, featured playing and performing the Barber Violin Concerto. Thank you, Maestro.
Thank you.